Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and Happy New Year, everyone. Some technical difficulties as we are going to experience in just a few minutes. Very, very weird. We will address that when we get to it. Let's bring this down a little bit. In the new year, oh no, our opponent did not expect to get a game. Sean 2913, thank you for being with me. I was pretty sure that I wrote, I'll be right back. There it is. Be right back. Happy New Year, everyone. Best laid plans. My plan was to be able to start on time, or at least be on stream at the beginning of the arena. Basically, I have new motto for the new year. I had it a while ago and it worked so well. Early is on time. On time is late. And late is unacceptable. Believe it or not, years ago I actually conquered my procrastination quite well. Oh yes. And new year, new chair. New year, new chair, everyone. New year, new chair. Now, I'm hoping that the audio difficulties will not automatically recur. I really am. However, there's no guarantee of that. Now, I believe Magnus actually used this yesterday in the Blitz, but he didn't use it this way. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. We're going to try this. GM Ali Reza. Alright, now that one I can't take. Wow, my opponent helped me out there a little bit. Can I do it the same way? Nah, I'm going to go with the isolated pawn. Believe it or not. I am a little bit less afraid. A little bit less afraid. Of course I'm afraid, but we're going to see what we can get out of this deal. And now for something completely indifferent. Oh, he's trying to win my queen? This could actually work. It's very annoying. Wow. That's a good move. That is a good move. I don't like it one bit. Fine. Mm-hmm. It's still a certain amount of difficulty involved here. Aye, aye, what kind of trouble have I gotten myself into? Time to give up on this opening. What do we say? Starting off the new year in trouble as usual. Now, for something, anything, completely indifferent, ye gads. We're going to keep bobbing. And we're going to keep weaving. Wow. We're only down 2 pawns. Honestly. We're only down 2 pawns. It's not that bad. Alright, it's pretty bad. Wow. Oh no, and we slimed him, Ray. We did, we slimed him. All that terrible play, and we slimed him. Let's hope 2025 goes better than this. That was pretty sad. That was very, very sad. What is the opponent's big idea? So it's early is on time. Early is on time. On time is late. I need better words for these. And late is unacceptable. Early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. Let's not have any more opening experiments. How about that? And if our opponent wishes to make a draw, let's let him. Really? Go away. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Are we not? Are we not getting somewhere? Let's find out. Our opponent was lulled to sleep by our lack of motivation in any particular position. Can I do it that way? Or that way? I feel like this is the right way to go about it. Let's avoid the traffic. Bum ba da, bum bum, bum ba da, bum bum ba bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Can I just keep on going? What is the thread here? We have to keep on attacking.
Ray Blanco.
Ray Blanco. Good morning. Happy New Year, Ray Blanco. We need our New Year emotes flying across the screen. I know, I haven't made up my mind on what is best yet. It looks like this move is best, right? No, it doesn't. He can just take the knight. But knight to h4 is probably best. Constantine, 81. Beast mode. Just a nice, chill, relaxed chess session. That's really what it's all about. We should go back and find out what our situation is with the white pieces. We have 388 e3s. It claims that I am up to date with the 388 e3s, but I'm not entirely positive. As black, 532. So we have made it over 532. We're going to keep playing the French for 1,000 games. Wow. So it doesn't have Papula, does it? So we definitely know that it's not up to date. We definitely know that the opening database on the 1st of January 2025 is not up to date. And I wanted to have a new stream ready today. I mean, a new layout ready today. But unfortunately, I was at the World Rapid and Blitz much later yesterday than I expected. I was extremely disappointed in the ending of that tournament. Basically, Magnus played 7 games and decided to chop the first prize. Magnus writes the rules. He says we can wear jeans to the event. We wear jeans to the event. It reminds me of many, many years ago when players were agreeing to short draws. And it was an era when we didn't take any measures whatsoever to address people offering draws on the first few moves. Oh, here we go. Let's try a new tack. This is interesting. This is, by the way, theoretically the best way to meet the Scotch game, and the Scots 4 knights is not necessarily the best way to meet it. Having a knight on c3 is not what black wants. This was played yesterday in the women's blitz. We will be looking at all of those games. I almost dropped my king on f1. Honestly. So in this position, we have a few different moves. Personally, I like capturing on f6, on c6 right away, just to prevent any trouble. And we're just going to support our center and play for equality regardless. We'll break the pin. And we might pinpoint the weakness on this side. Or we'll relocate to this side. Now what do we wish to do? We've lost the option to play here. We might offer him a trade of queens. I've seen this before. I was never impressed with this particular line. But it's excruciatingly annoying. That much is true. And now he is going to ruin my pawn structure just a wee bit. Isn't he? Takes. What? We're going in this direction? Queen F4. And now our squares are getting immortally weak, right? Queen to E5, winning another pawn. Queen F3. I do think that I need to play... Unfortunately, I think that I need to play... My position is horrible. My God. Yes. He's going to ruin my pawn structure again and give up the bishop pair? Perhaps. Perhaps he is. Oh, and I've opened up the possibility here of the fork again. That's terrible. I have to remember that I'm low on time.
Ray Blanco
said, "You're playing the #1 ranked player of the tournament tide now, right?"
I am.
Ray Blanco.
Said. Yet it won't be easy to beat him.
That's not true. He was already in trouble. I believe in the final position, I think I finally might have overtaken him. Yeah, in the final position, I'd finally overtaken him. That's absolutely untrue. You can't really think like that. That last move, I couldn't believe that he made such a move. I was actually expecting him to attack on the king side in some way, shape, or form here. So here I'm in trouble. But how in trouble, I don't know. But it worked.
Ray Blanco.
Said. Yes, but I meant tailing into account the time too.
I suppose from a results perspective, but that's not before the game. Very annoying that I had to lose that game. My opponent really did not know this position very well. This is a standard book line, and I played terribly. White has a natural advantage with Queen f6. And I should have just played knight to d2. Oh, bishop g5 still works, of course. Aye. In general, the move that is not thought to be the greatest is bishop takes c6. In this position, everything is fine. c3 is the standard book move, and then black usually plays, or white in this particular case, plays some move like knight to e7, knight to g3. Or knight to a4, knight to c4 after they tag the bishop. Knight to e7. So if I'd played, let's just say, the old main line, then they have the idea of playing knight to b4, knight to d5 as well. So in this particular position, I wanted to eliminate that possibility. It's very sad. We're not catching him so easily. That much is true. Well, we did have a line on our number of whites. Hold the phone. Let's find out how many e3s we have played. As white, 390. 10 to go, according to this. Possibly true. 10 to go. 10 more e3s, and we're going to retire e3 on the first move once again. We'll do this periodically to bring all of our openings up. In the faster time controls, these moves work a lot better than in rapid and blitz. But playing the black side of the Scotch game was interesting. Oh, I wonder. I could play the reverse side of the Budapest Gambit. Knight at e3, e5. I'm sorry, e3, d5. Let's put it that way. Knight f3, c5, e5. Bum, bum, bum. Let's give that one a shot. We haven't actually given that one a shot. Constantine, great to have here. Early is on time. On time is late. And late is unacceptable. EOA. Might be easier. EOA. Early is on time. Otil. Can I do it? None of those make good openings, do they? All right, 91. All right, we're just going to continue since we're not even down a pawn. Since we're not even down a pawn. We're going to continue with our Secret Labs chair. Que pasta. Where is that fellow going? Let's take advantage of the fact that there are 2 pins here. Nietzsche chess. That was our 20th follow, I believe.
Nietzsche chess.
Nietzsche chess.
Call vibes.
Cool vibes. Yes, thank you so much. Nietzsche chess.
Nietzsche chess.
Said. Cool.
Ex Han YOLO.
Said. Hi.
Han YOLO. What a great name.
Thanks for following.
No, I want to promote my pawn in the first 10 moves. He stopped me from promoting a pawn in the first 10 moves. I don't think he could stop that pawn from promoting on the next move, right? Can he stop this pawn from promoting? Early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. Unfortunately, this morning, my grandson, right when I actually thought that I was actually going to be on time, my loving grandson, absolutely handsomest devil ever, came in and he stood there and he said, are you coming, to bed or something like that? Are you going to go to sleep? Because he wanted to sleep with me. And I'm like, we just woke up, bud. You've been asleep this whole time, and I'm not going to sleep again. We're going to learn to speak French and Spanish in 2025. I'm going with c5. I know this may be an incorrect move, but we're going with it. And we're not going to do anything funny like we did last time. Last time, we got into a major spot of trouble. Which was a major spot of trouble indeed. Well, that was kind of you.
There's no sound for me, not sure if it's just...
Oh no, not again. Are we serious about this? Did it go out? Was the sound there before? Let's bring this over for a little test. Can I throw this one in? Maybe I don't have to lose a move. Maybe I do not have to lose a move on this. Can I get away with this? I don't know if I can. But we'll find out. I mean, it looks like we're getting away with it. But I don't think so. For some reason, wow. What could possibly happen now? Threat of mate on the back rank. And an Ignorovich. I thought I actually pre-moved that. So when I reached my peak rating in the past... Uh-oh, there is no sound. That is true. Interesting. This is really, really annoying that Twitch is doing this to me. It's terrible. So we'll check YouTube. Very annoying that this can happen. Really, honestly. Please. I apologize if we get an echo. I would love an echo. Very annoying that this can happen. Really, honestly. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there first. That it is Twitch. Oh, you actually did not hear it. I'll go for it again. Let's see if he's better prepared this time. Ah. Moment of truth, everyone. Moment of truth. So our opponent is younger than he appears. And now for something completely indifferent. Can I do it that way? Yeah, let's just keep on threatening. To threaten. Let's see if he's got an answer. We've got the bishop pair. An absolutely atrocious... Okay. Sound is back. And sound is back. What do I wish for this guy? Queen to b6 check. Can we focus on this being a weakness? I don't know. Well, let's not do that, just in case he doesn't respond in kind. Oh no, my king is in the lurch. Darn it. My king is just in the lurch. I'm just mated. This was such a horrible idea. My God. My God. Such a beautiful, totally winning position. To go from this, which is a plus 4 or 5, right? Oh no, it's only plus 3. I'm going to go from this to dead lost in about 2 moves. All I have to do really is play rook to e1. Rook f1 is okay, but rook e1 is probably even better, right?
Hoberg
said, hello.
Oh my God, I'm so upset with myself for losing this. I feel like Kramnik. I'm as good as Kramnik. I take a position where I knew exactly right here that I'm like at least plus 4, but it turns out I'm only plus 3, right? And in this position, maybe I had a better move. Queen h5 right away. Very good. Queen h5 right away. And that way I get to threaten bishop to g5. So it was highly inaccurate on my part. This is actually like plus 4. Craziness. So I play bishop d3. This is fine. And they really want me to capture instead of moving my bishop. I just got so much of an advantage here. Wow, even more impressive. Right? Giving back a pawn. What is the big idea? How clever is that? New tactic learned. There's just no stopping the rook to h8. Wow. Devastation. Wow. Alright, so I retreated my bishop. I gave away a full pawn of advantage. And now in this position, rook e1. So really, rook f1 should be classified as a mistake. I was pretty sure that I should have played rook e1 straight away. Fortified my strong point. And maybe we will do strong point with Nimzovich today. Strong point chess. We'll put that on our agenda. I just completely missed the idea of the strong point. It helps to write these things down. Just to engrave them into our memory. And then, so rook f1, d6.
Dylan Williams.
Thanks for following.
King e1, rook e8, check. I'm just so upset. We have time for one more game. Good morning, Dylan Williams. Thank you for following. By the way, if you've not yet checked out the YouTube, it is performing better than Twitch. Namaste, Dylan Williams, for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube. Cheers, buddy. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. I promise not to sing. If you follow your dreams. If you don't follow your dreams, this voice will be haunting you. And it's not a great voice. I know we all hate our own voices, but mine is less than acceptable. So therefore, we are going to have to toughen it up a bit, Moneypenny. Voice training with Sean Connery. I don't think we're going to get one more game. But is Ali Reza going to pass me? This is the moment of truth for Ali Reza. That much is true. Let's make sure that I didn't get a game. Let's see, this is the better way to make sure that I didn't get a game. Oh, and I did get a game. I think I'm at 392 on the Vidit 786. Is that July of 86? Or is that June of 78? Can I do it this way? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Anakin? What in the world is he doing? Namaste, buddy. Namaste. Are you really threatening me? I don't have a choice here. But at least we have a weakness. Do you have a weakness? Sung to the tune of Do you wanna know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let's keep it up. Let's keep ruining the opponent's pawn structure. We'll know soon. That was terrible. I'm really getting the bishop pair here, I'm telling you. Oh, I guess this move is only... There's only one move here. He has to actually do something else in order to... Well, I take that back. He could recapture with his queen. Focus, John. Focus. Focus, Moneypenny. What is it now? Where are you going? What do you think? Where are you going? Just don't blink. So now, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes. My queen is really on the wrong square, but all right. Can we do that? Can we load up the Yankees just a little bit? Where are you headed, sir? What do you think is the truth? Da, 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 da. We're just gonna try. Ba 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 ba. And now for something, I don't know. C5. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see if we can get this pawn moving. It doesn't count for the arena anymore, but c'est la vie. Where are you headed, sir? Can we do that? We're just trying to get our stuff moving. Where are you going, sir? Not sure. But we get to return to the scene of the accident. Happy New Year, everybody. We got a little bit of confetti out of the deal. And I did catch up to Ali Reza again by losing. Oh, actually, his time ran out too, so I didn't actually catch up to him by losing. That was a roundabout way of doing it. We should look at some of yesterday's games. That much is true. Are we frozen again in time? Is the quality of the stream okay? I'm not entirely positive. Terrible performance, honestly. Let's see how we did one more time with the French. We were black in that French. Master Chess Dojo is black. Thank you all for playing. Well, we want to make it bigger. There we go. So against e4, in theory, this event, we did get at least two. We did get at least two of these French defenses. We're following the Dingler-in mode here. I don't think Dingler-in played e4 once. So we'll never know what Gukesh's answer to e4 was. This looked good. This was actually terrible. It's possible that Queen f6 would have been better, right? Oh, h5? And on Queen takes c6? This is not a move. Just rook to c8, and we have so much more available to us than our opponent. Just develop our pieces. Just take the pawn, please, and we develop our pieces. This is a hard one to really see through. All of this play is worth it. f3, rook takes. We're no longer down a pawn. Oh, f3, queen h4? Oh my god. Threatening mate. How good do you like it? Rook f1, bishop h3. gh3, queen g5, queen g2 mate. This is one of those moments when your eyes just have to be opened. Queen to e8 check is black's best move. Please, let's take my queen. We'll pretend to be friends. We never had any disagreements. Just take my queen, please. Just don't mate me. So queen to d6, h3. And it didn't like bishop h3. It liked just taking here. OMG. OMG, what a great move. And we just tell you check and takes the rook. We have to save that one, folks. We have to save that position. Right? We do have to save that position. That was absolute craziness. And then what happened next? Bishop there. And my advantage has gone away. I was concerned about this occupation of my square at the time that I played it. f5 was correct. Oh, this is where I have this strange music in the background that is playing. Right? It's like I have... There's another music stream playing in the background. This is why I need a new layout, because I believe that there's a hidden music track somewhere in here. And I don't know where it is. Streamlabs music is playing in the background as a widget. And it's not unloading. It's really annoying, to say the least. I want to return to my original setup where I'm facing away from the window. And I need new lights. B4 was an option. Knight F4 was forced, the only move I expected. Queen B6 and Queen D6 both have the same idea in mind.
Hi Master Chess Dojo, Happy New Year.
Oh, it really wants me to do this. Good morning, Paul184. How are you, man? Let me just finish saving this thing that I was doing over here so that I can get to you. Let me move my microphone out of the way just a little bit. And that way, I can close this too. P1, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we need a better one for Paul. I forget how we wrote it down, or if we even wrote it down. But here I played E3. I thought this was a much more dramatic way to go for stream than bishop takes G3 and just pushing the pawn. Many of the streamers don't have any creativity, you know? Rook F8 is the best move. Knight F5 was forced. And on this move, we get to play D3 check. King H1 should have been played instead of moving into the pin. And then we get to fork again, winning material, along with the back rank mate. But instead, he played queen to E1, D3 check right into it, and we got to bear down on it. Was that the best move? Yes. I did think about this. I also thought about that. But that didn't work, so I prepared that while we threatened this. If King H1, I was actually thinking I was going to play D2. But apparently the bishop takes G3 is still the best move. Is that the best move? Yes. My opponent had enough. So by the way, I'm not in control of the music anymore. I have no idea where this music is coming from. And I'm crossing my fingers that it is not a YouTube strike. Crossing my fingers that it's Pretzel Rocks. But I do have to do a little bit of research in order to get rid of it. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get rid of this research. So Magnus breaking and making the rules on a daily basis is what the stream title said. I'm just going to switch gears back to what we have to discuss for the most part. By the way, Sopiko Guramishvili is the wife of Anish Giri. She has, for the most part, settled down. Many of you know her as a Chessable author, a commentator. I believe she did a little bit of commentating and hosting of FIDE broadcasts way back when. But on the whole, she has,
Said,
I don't know how many kids.
listen to your latest French Bishop podcast.
Oh, yes. What do you think? Did I push the envelope too far, sir? What do you think? That was a very, very edgy accusation that I made. But I have been racking my brain trying to wrestle with the cultural implications that I may have stirred up. But the irony is that it is very, very respected in Russian culture to be able to one-up the system, to game the system. So if you are the man,
Polly.
then...
No, I wouldn't say so, but you made a good point about how long it would take to get back to the hotel in NYC. Most people wouldn't know that.
Oh, which one? Oh, you're thinking about the second to last podcast. I think you're thinking about the second to last podcast. I don't know which podcast. Hold on. Did we have another one come out? Did Rogan Joe Sloan get both episodes 1 and 2 out? Let's just take a quick peek. For those of you not aware of what Paul and I are talking about, all the connections are here. There is... Oh, he did get it out. Has Magnus quit FIDE?
Polly.
Said. Season 2 Episode 1.
Although Rogan's spelling errors in the descriptions are killing me. Magus, Gene Story, and similar is also killing me. I think he wants me to write these things. But he is a great graphics editor.
Unfortunately, there is a typo in Magnus.
Well, there was a typo in the first one. The first one, Peter Heine Nielsen's World Championship Max Fixation is the one that I was referring to, by the way. That one is very edgy. As it turns out. But because we're not on the same time zones, it makes it very difficult to proof these things and get them out on a timely basis. That wasn't the title that I wanted for the first one. I believe the title that I wanted for the first one, for the first episode, let me just make sure, was not Has Magnus Quit Magnus Quits FIDE. I believe that Magnus is ruining FIDE. We could have actually renamed it to that after yesterday. If you're not in the Discord, you may find the link here. And we are over our sub limit, so let's just get those subs in real quick before we forget. Let's see who the lucky participants are. Let's try this all over again. Less than 48 hours of bonus gift subs left. What is going on here? Oh no. I'm afraid. I'm very, very afraid that I clicked that pay button too many times. And it's not working. Let's go in this particular one. One that we can trust. One that is Google Chrome. Real quick. That's better.
Springer Archie.
No more
Thanks
foreplay.
for subscribing.
Chiches.
Thanks for subscribing.
Let's hope that I just didn't pay for a lot more subs than I think I paid for.
Thanks for subscribing.
Kim the Greg.
Thanks for subscribing.
Very cool. Alright, we got away with it. Namaste. Season 2, Episode 1. Yep. It is unfortunate. And we're back. Saved everyone from that. Who wants to further the hype train? That was very cool that we got in what we got in. Where are we with our puzzle streak? God help us. We're at 21. We can remove the defender of the queen? What? I guess they have knight e7. They do have knight e7, and they do have the bishop dropping at the end. But our bishop is dropping at the end. Ah, but if the queen is here, then it's pinned, so I guess it works out. We are up in exchange. So what do we think about Magnus Carlsen ruling the world? We have threats of mate. And then we have bishop, and bishop wins rook. Like, what could be the purpose of this? Fruitless exercise. But to win material, you just got to make sure that there are no cheesy checks, right? If you're able to check on this square, we'd be losing our bishop. But it's not a big deal. So in this particular instance, we are winning the queen because we have an in-between move check. And we're winning the queen with check. We're only going to do about 10 of these exercises, and then we will rock the world. So we can actually overwork the opponent's pieces because they need to keep the rook guarded twice. There's no recapturing on this square. Then we have the in-between move, thank you very much, at the end. But he's still down a mate, he's still down a bishop at the end of it all. With a little bit of counterplay. Mate? Not mate. Mate? Mate. For a moment I hallucinated that my king was going to get involved. I really did hallucinate that my king would be involved in this. So we're up to 26. We're going to do just incremental improvement. Incremental gains. Incremental puzzles.
I just looked at the Lycus homepage. YISNT your chat.
Uh-oh. That's a good question. I wonder if it thinks that I'm on YouTube. Thank you for that. Let's close this window. Why isn't my stream mentioned, you mean? Oh, it says that I started streaming an hour ago. I only need to check my profile, and it says that I'm streaming. Oh, why isn't my podcast mentioned? That's an even better story. Now that I've tried to take this seriously, I have way too many problems in a way with the name of the podcast. I'm still struggling with the name of the podcast, honestly. And like...
Polly.
Said. No, I meant your stream. Another like a streamer is mentioned, but not you.
Oh, interesting. You mean on this column right here? In the column on the left? Like Mike Esserman? Streamers? It does have me, but we're gonna do this.
Said. Yes, Esserman is the only streamer mentioned.
Yeah, isn't that rough? So let's see if I can sign out. Oh, I'm sorry, not sign out. Let's see if we can complete our task here. Ray Blanco is back. So if the pod moves forward, I can just block with the knight. Ideally. So yeah, thank you, Paul. We're going to actually organize a simul. We're going to do a simul in just a few minutes. So, you are absolutely correct. Oh my god, I hallucinated that this was a bishop. How horrible was that? Yes, we will come right back with a very, very quick. We're going to see if we can make sure that we're on the front page. How about that? We're going to do a very quick stream break. And I will give it to my good friend Lila Carizzi. We had, can we say dinner in Paris? I think we can say dinner in Paris. We had a streamer's dinner in Paris. It wasn't just her and I. But absolutely. I need to reset the follower goal before I come back, and we will do an instructional stream or a simul. One of those two when I come back. And that way we'll see if we can game the system a little bit by being at the front of the Lichess homepage. In any event, thank you everyone for being here. Paul1E4, namaste. Let's roll those credits for the new followers. Nietzsche, Dylan Williams for following and subscribing. Han Yolo, Jidush, Spring Archie, Thoughtful Gaming, and Kimpy Greg. Thanks, sir.